Hey guys, what's up? This is Jordan Crook with TechCrunch, and I'm here with a guy from Mason Jar Music. So we have John Seal, Andrew Ellis, Daniel Nobler, and Josh Garrels. Hi guys.
Hey, how's it going?
So for those people who don't know what Mason Jar Music is all about, why don't you guys tell us kind of how it started? You guys are the founders, so why don't you lead in?
Well, Mayne Island Music is an audio-video production house based in Brooklyn, and we do a lot of music-based projects. Some live things, records. We produce records, non-traditional music videos, and also music for films and things like that. And we're trying to help each other make it in this post-apocalyptic artist world.
Absolutely, everything's changing. What do you mean exactly by non-traditional, and what do you mean by collective? I mean, what makes you guys different from any other audio-video production house?
We're not making narrative music videos that involve like an artist lip syncing to a pre-recorded track and then cutting that together in some sort of abstract way. It's mainly live music that we're doing, pretty much all live music, and taking the idea of sort of the takeaway show that was pioneered by La Blagotech and those guys in France, and adding an element of narrative to it. So I guess trying to create an environment specific to each piece of music that we record.
So let's start from the beginning. How did all of this start? I mean, who came together first? I know you've been a musician, singer-songwriter for a while, and did you guys meet and decide to do this all together? Did you guys find him? Were you guys doing this before? I mean, how does this all start?
I've always done it on my own, from writing, recording, mixing, distributing, booking my own shows, all myself. So it's been me and my wife out of our bedroom, basically building this music career.
Cool.
You know, and then slowly through word of mouth, worked its way around the country and world, found its way to John Seal here first, I think. They were just beginning Mason Jar Music several years ago now. He contacted me through an email and said, hey, if you will buy a plane ticket and come to Manhattan, we will compose original music around one of your songs. We'll film the whole thing, and hopefully we'll have something good on the other end that will help your music career and help us do what we want to do. Hopefully it'll be mutually beneficial. We appreciate what you're doing. We hope that you might appreciate what we do. I came out here and we had this night in this old Episcopal church here in Manhattan, and they not only composed this beautiful music, but then Andrew, I think it was the first time Andrew stepped in as a cinematographer and really did this really excellent job. That video we made a couple years ago has gone on to produce, if you want to put it as fruit, or so much opportunity for both of us as people have seen that video in particular and have been moved by it and have sought them out, sought me out.
Right.
That also sort of galvanized this relationship that we continue to have all these moments, seems like several times a year, where we come back together and are filming movies or going on tour together. And so it's been this interesting now long-term collaborative relationship as we both sort of moved forward using the parameters we have as fully independent musicians and producers, but helping one another to create something that's larger than I could have done on my own, maybe larger than what they could do on their own, you know?
So I think of artistry as kind of being the true entrepreneurial attitude. You know, you're creating something on your own. You're essentially selling your talent. And you guys really empower that. So yourself, actually, you're your own startup. So how are you guys competing in this industry that's changing so quickly? And everything's available for download. Everything's free. Everything's quicker. How are you guys staying lean and really competing there?
Yeah, I think for us, part of what we really strive for is quality over quantity. We'll spend a lot of hours making a video, say exactly what we want it to say, and maybe we'll only put out a handful of videos a year. We'll arrange a piece of music, we'll film it, we'll record it, we'll mix it. We've gotten into doing live events as well, so we'll bring an audience of 200 people in. We'll find a cool space to do it in. We'll deal with the security and the art direction of the space and all that. So it really is entirely in-house and among friends, which both makes it fun and also a lot more affordable.
Yeah, go ahead.
And we're also all doing it because we love doing it. Everyone who's doing it is doing it not for money, but just because they're passionate about what we're doing. So that really helps keep overhead very low.
Yeah.
So that's
I hear you guys all live together. right?
That also keeps overhead low.
Yeah, and like, I mean, that's like true startup, like entrepreneurial. That's how you make it, is like by kind of bringing all those people together and staying lean. So what's up with this documentary? Tell me a little bit about that.
So about a year and a half ago, we were invited to a private island off the coast of Vancouver to record some songs, and we decided to document the whole process and brought out a team of instrumentalists as an orchestra, and we recorded.
And then when is that available? Do we know?
January 29th
January
is
29th.
the release date. Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll actually look at a clip of that right now.
To you, my sweetest friend, I betrayed you. I walked away again. Oh yeah.
That was awesome, guys. What was it like recording on the island? Is it different from past shoots, or you guys do anything new?
Yeah, one of the biggest variables on this project was we were filming in a lot of places that didn't have power, and so we had to develop some type of multi-channel audio recording system that we could do entirely on batteries. So we borrowed a really excellent 12-channel field recorder, and we got a lot of lavalier microphones that we could sort of tape onto people and onto instruments, and managed to come up with really clean sounding recordings in the middle of the woods at night, or an island that was disappearing into the high tides. I think for me and John, we both kind of, any space that we walk into, we tend to think about, oh, okay, we'd put the drums here and the control room would go here, and we kind of build a studio in our mind.
So you guys are actually going to go do a shoot today, right?
Yep.
And tell me what song, is it something that we can see? Is the same song going to be on the documentary? Where are you guys recording? I mean, what's up with that?
Well, we're going to do one of Josh's tunes called Beyond the Blue, which it appears in the film as a soundtrack thing. We didn't do a performance of it on the island. And we're going to go walk down by the Hudson River Pier and see if a spot grabs our attention.
All right, thank you guys so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
That's it for Mason Jar Music.